And today on Showbiz India, it is indeed a pleasure and honor to welcome a man who translates human emotions beautifully, magically on screen. The man with the Midas touch, Mr. Yash Chopra. Welcome to the US and to Showbiz India.
Thank you. Thank you, Rishma.
It's a pleasure to have you here, first of all. And I wanted to go back to the beginning when you started films. You've done some incredible films, and if I am correct, I noticed some similarity in all your films. It's about emotion, human turmoil, and just the struggle with destiny. You never really have any villains, yet you translate these emotions beautifully.
I think in every human being there's a villain itself. And I want to transmit that across the screen. A man can be more indulgent, he can be more obsessed lover, he can be a weak person, he can be a strong person. The weakness in ourselves is the biggest villain. Why should we import villain outside? I make films only on human relations. So I don't need any outside villain.
You're known as the romantic king. No one can make romantic films like you. Are you a romantic in real life?
I think everybody's romantic in their life. I don't use the word romantic. I try to make human relations a film. And when nobody gets any better word, they put more romantic word called romantic.
What inspiration do you gather before you make a film?
I feel the greatest criteria to make a film that I should get excited about it. That's why I have made very few films. I don't get ideas or subjects which I want to make. Today is more than 3.5 years. I have not made any film after Dil To Pagal Hai. But now I think I have got an idea. I'm writing a script. I'll be starting soon, I hope, in the month of September.
You're known as an incredible director. What qualities do you think a director needs to have to be successful?
He has a heart which beats with every pain in every player. A director doesn't do anything from outside. He observes life. He tries to portray that life into cinema. I observe life. All those incidents keep in your heart. And when the time comes, you translate. His observation or a mirror of life through this scene, through the director.
Is this God-given talent, or did you cultivate this talent?
I think God has given me success, talent, everything. If God is not there, you can't get anything. You can work hard. That's in your hands. But the blessings are for God.
You have the unique distinction of being able to get the best out of every actor. How do you manage that?
Because I don't take actors just for the actor's sake. I first write the scripts, make a characterization, and those characters I want to portray on the screen. Whoever the fittest artist, I take them and I interact with them completely. Without any restrictions, I don't tell them don't this. And they then transform my concept or my passion across the screen.
You're a star maker yourself, and yet you've worked with the biggest stars in Bollywood. In your opinion, who are some of the finest actors that you worked with?
A lot of them, because if I'm making films for the last 43 years, almost 4 decades, I'm in films more than 50 years. So all these decades, in every decade there's a great star, starting with Dilip Kumar, Amitabh Bachchan, Shah Rukh, Sridevi, Madhuri, Rekha, Sadhna, Meena Kumari. I've worked with all of them. If I forget some names, all those names you can't take in one breath. But I was very fortunate to work with the brilliant, biggest stars. And I'm great fortunate to work with Lata Mangeshkar, who is one and only one in the world.
And she still sings only for you, I believe.
No, she doesn't sing so much. But I call her Didi and she calls him Bhaiya. Whenever I don't want to get a singing song from anywhere, I sing. And I respect her and I'm very fond of her.
Reshji, you're also renowned that every heroine, even throughout their career, they look the most beautiful in a Yash Chopra film. How is that possible? And you do it every single time.
I think woman is the most beautiful thing God has made. And I try to portray as much as possible. I work hard on them, just not taken for granted. Because people expect some beautiful girls, I try to give them.
And you were able to translate that beautiful traditional sari beautifully on screen, especially the white Chandni saris became so popular, they were named Chandni.
I think sari is the most beautiful garment anybody can see. It accentuates your charm, it hides your faults. I think it's a wonderful thing.
My favorite films of yours, to name just two, all of your films are incredible, are Silsila and Lamhe. What are some of your own favorite works?
I think most famous is my Lamhe, and I am very happy about it. It may not have done such a big success. I'm very happy about it.
And now I must be proud to be able to say that your own son is following in your footsteps.
My son, I'm very proud of him. Today I feel very relaxed that my hard work, which a small little banner I made, Rashad film, it will be flying high in his hands.
And how much training did you yourself give to him?
In creative side, nobody gives anything. He's himself a complete filmmaker. He does his own film, I do my own films. And I wish him all the best. I'm very proud of him.
And now you're coming up with another project, you said. Can you tell us a little bit about the project?
No, I just thought of the idea. My son is writing the script. And I'll go back and I'll be starting in September that film.
Yashi, where do you see yourself 10 years from now in conclusion?
I don't know, it's God's hands. Visions and dreams are great. Let me see what happens.